eyes deceive me, or is that right below me a new simulator game?
Bubblegum Simulator. Bubblegum Simulator. BGS for short. Wait, did you just feel that? It's called nostalgia. Oh man, this game was something. It was a piece of art. Some might even call it a masterpiece. Do you remember the game from back in the good old days? Blowing bubbles, hatching pets, trading, jumping into the galaxies, and interacting with your friends? This is truly an experience that you did not want to miss out, man. Bro, I feel bad for anybody that hasn't even played the game during its peak days, let alone hasn't even tried it yet. Dang. This was the most magical feeling that I and millions of people have ever played.
My pets look insane right now.
I know.
So many different worlds, so many different events, so many different pets. The feeling of hatching a secret pet for the first time. The feeling of blowing bubbles with your friends. The feeling of discovering new and open worlds, high above and beyond the clouds and stars. It was seriously beautiful. Each new event built character into BGS. Like the first Christmas event, or the Halloween event, or the circus event. The list goes on and on. When a new event hits, boy, you know I'm about to be up on that all night. Grinding the new reward slots, hatching all the new cool and colorful eggs. The game really emphasized on fun and attention to detail. I might be glazing, I don't know. But otherwise, this is the Bubblegum Simulator documentary. Bubblegum Simulator was in development since October 23rd, 2018 and released to the public as beta on November 21st, 2018. This was a very smart move for Rumble Studios, since simulators made in 2018 would become the best simulators to date, such as Mining Simulator on February 10th, Eastworm Simulator on March 21st, and Pet Simulator on April 7th, 2018. The game was simple: blow bubbles, collect coins, upgrade, and hatch.
We gotta take this bad boy out.
Simple concept was the reason why it was so much fun, and it had a lot of Roblox YouTubers come out and try the new game. I remember when I first played the game, I thought it was an Adventure Time based game for some reason. I don't know why my little 13-year-old brain thought like that. I was immediately hooked though. It was so cool being able to blow really big bubblegum, jumping on the trampoline to reach new clouds, platforming my way up to the islands and zones. But in order to reach new high zones, you must increase your bubble capacity. When you blow a bubble, you can sell your bubbles for coins. In the overworld, there's 1 coin per bubblegum blown. The more bubbles you blow, the bigger your bubble becomes, and the less space you will have. But you can buy more space using your coins you made so far. There are stores that sell bubblegum in the starter area. The normal gum is the starter gum, which you already own. It holds 25 capacity. You can buy your way up to the Ultra Gum, which costs 35.5k coins, and it holds 5.5k bubbles. Along with better gum, there are better flavors that you can buy, which doesn't make a lot of sense, honestly, but it's a game, so we ignore the sense. Flavors are simply a cosmetic that adds character to your bubbles, but also increases the amount of bubbles you can blow at a time, allowing you to blow bigger bubbles and jump higher. It's located in the second button in the shop. In the overworld, you already start off with the OG bubblegum flavor. You can only blow 1 bubble at a time with it. However, you can buy your way up to the swirled flavor, which costs 44k coins. You can blow an extra 50 bubbles at a time, so it's really OP. There's a mechanic in the game that will help you way more though: pets.
Oh snap! New pet discovered, we got a kitty!
Pets are the most important aspect of the game. They give you huge multipliers based on their rarity. You could equip 3 pets at a time. In the starter area, there are 4 eggs. There's 3 eggs that cost coins, and 1 of them with gems. On Spiky Egg, there seems to be a question mark pet. Back in the good old days, there wasn't any information on percentage how rare the pet was to hatch. You can probably assume that it's going to be a challenge for some to hatch though. So there are plenty of pets you can hatch. You already know this game is going to have a frenzy of pets. Starting with the common egg. This is where you truly start your BGS journey, by the way. The doggy is a common that's 40% chance of hatch. The kitty is a common with a 30% chance of hatching. The bunny is a common with a 25% chance. The bear is a unique with a 5% chance of hatching. So there are different rarities. There are exactly 5 different rarities: common, unique, rare, epic, and legendary. The common pets will be the easiest to acquire while simultaneously being the weakest. The legendaries are the hardest pets to hatch while also being the strongest pets. Once you made and save 250 coins, you should buy an egg that will automatically be your first pet. Pets are so overpowered and give the game way more incentive to play. The spotted egg costs 3,200 coins. The ice shard egg costs 250 gems. The spiky egg costs 35k coins. Even when you hatch a legendary, it sounds legendary. Check this out. Just sounds so damn good, man. Like, it really brings a sense of luck and accomplishment when you get a legend. The concept was simple. The rarer the pet is to hatch, the less there will be hatched, which means the pet will be a lot more valuable. When events came to the table, people would hatch plenty of the really hard pets. Foreshadowing. Wait, are those clouds up there? Floating Island is one of the many floating islands found in Bubblegum Simulator. It's located 85 meters above the overworld starter area. It contains the sky chest, which refills every 15 minutes, providing a base of 2.5k. This can be increased by equipping pets. The super gum is needed to reach this area, which is one of many gums you can purchase for coins that we talked about. Floating Island also includes the trampoline, which can help players jump higher into the next island. There are coins that can spawn around the island, like the smaller ones in the overworld. Collecting them adds 3, 8, 15, or 35 coins to a player's coin count. Jumping up to the next island, Space, is the second island in Bubblegum Simulator. Captain Choozela is the main only inhabitant here. This is the first island to have eggs to open. It also is the first island to introduce gems. Space is a pretty cool zone, like it has a spaceship and everything. Back then I thought you could mine, and I tried looking for a pickaxe for like 10 minutes or something. Over here we have the magma egg, the crystal egg, and the lunar. These eggs have pretty cool designs. The legendary and the magma egg, costing 2,000 gems, looks so cool and is considered an OG pet. That was controversially being sold for 749 Robux in the main world. The lunar egg came with the lunar serpent, which has a 0.15% chance. There are a lot more gums and flavors that you can buy. The most expensive being the experiment gum, being 96 million coins, holding 1 million capacity. The next world is the Twilight Zone.
The Twilight Zone is the third island.
It's 1,133 meters
It has a cell area where each bubble is worth 2 coins.
Moving on, jumping for quite some time, we've reached the Skylands. The Skylands is the fourth floating island, found at a height of 2,105 meters up. It has a godly chest, which gives 4,000 gems every 45 minutes. There are also some gem tokens that spawn around the island. Like many islands, the Skylands includes a trampoline, which helps players jump higher, making it easier to reach the next island.
But there are no more islands. Finally reached the top of the game, discovered all the zones. After 10 hours of playing the game, it was super difficult to progress. That's why it was so good. It kept you playing. Alright, now let's start hatching for electric. Wait, what? Already? Bro, it's only been like 1 day. What the hell? On November 24th, 2018, the new and first BGS update came out with a new egg and a new layer for that egg. A void was found at a distance of 3,208 meters up. You could also hide your bubbles now since they were becoming a little annoying, honestly. Unlocking your pets saved so many people from deleting their legendaries. This update was a banger. I love where the game was going. The new egg had 2 very hard legendaries to hatch, with the last legendary in the egg being the new rarest pet. It was a neon elemental back then. I thought I would never hatch it. The egg came with the dark phoenix, which was a 0.05% chance, and the neon elemental, which was a 0.02% chance. The neon elemental was 4 times harder to hatch than the electra, which is mind-blowing to me. Pet also looked really cool. Just take a look, but just you wait. 6 days later, on November 30th, 2018, another update came, this time with trading. You could trade pets with other players. It came with a new gem chest called the void chest, giving you a base amount of 6,000 gems. Back then I would collect it, I would get like 1 million gems. A new egg? We gotta go check that out. It's the Hell Egg. Mwahaha. The Hell Eggs legendaries are the infamous green and red Hydra at a 0.02% chance and a 0.01% chance. You would need to open around 10,000 eggs to hatch the red Hydra, which is insane. The egg was super expensive, which was my main problem with hatching this egg. Most I would save up after 10 minutes of grinding would be like 10 million gems. Then I would go for Hell Bats and hopefully hatch green Hydras. It was a repeatable process for me and so many others. I was young, at only 13 years old, so I didn't have Robux or money. That's what made the feeling even more special. I hatched my first green Hydra after a full day of grinding. I was super pumped. I hatched around 1,000 eggs. I got really lucky. I had a 20% chance of getting the green Hydra after opening only 1,000 eggs. Gods looked at me that day. I didn't know exactly how many eggs I hatched, so in the update, Isaac added a feature that would change the game forever. A week later, Update 3 came out on December 7th, 2018. The egg hatch encounter was added, along with the gem counter on the top right of the screen, which was the server leaderboard. This was huge, so now we could see how many eggs were actually being hatched. Oh yeah, triple egg was big too. Okay, it was one of the most important game passes. Also, shiny pets were a thing. We could finally use our old pets we were hatching and not using and turn them into shinies, making them 2 times stronger. We need to hatch 10 in order to make them shiny. Or hatch one. In fact, there's a 1% chance when you hatch a pet.
Shiny demon dog!
There was also a new layer called the Zen layer, which was 5,338 meters up. You could convert coins into gems, being 5 coins for a gem. The maximum conversion you could do was 1 billion coins for 200 million gems. I was nowhere near a billion coins, like 50 million coins at most. Gems were super hard to get for free-to-play players, but still were so much fun. Also, the odds of the pets were displayed on the egg. My only goal was to complete the pet index. I was gonna make shiny epics and grind for a very long time so I could get the demonic hydra. A YouTuber named AlphaPW was live streaming the update and was hatching and talking to people. He was just having a good time, giving us some math lectures on how rarities work and whatnot.
Like in 10,000 eggs you should get 1, and in 10,000 eggs you should get 2. So does that actually add up to a 0.03? Because that would be better odds than either of these. I don't know, it's weird. Figure it out.
Then this.
You have a 50-50 chance of getting anything and everything, because it's either you get it or you don't. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, no way! No way, are you kidding me?
At 7:09 a.m. Eastern Time, he hatched the secret pet, the Overlord. It's not on the egg. It's not on the pet index. It doesn't even have a message when you hatch it. How were we supposed to know this pet was in the egg? It was a secret.
What?
It was in fact the first time a secret has been hatched in Bubblegum. AlphaPW hatched the very first secret in the game. This moment is like when Goku went Super Saiyan for the first time. It was that legendary. With the gem stats being 6,666, it was insanely OP. It was a 1 in 10 million chance to hatch at the time. Since he had the 2 times luck game pass, it was more like a 1 in 5 million chance. It was as rare as hatching 500 demonic hydras. This was the most important moment in Bubblegum Simulator history. The game got instantly more exciting for new players, believing they could hatch a secret as well. It's getting cold. Wait, why is it snowing? A week later, the first Christmas event was born on December 14, 2018. There was a Christmas portal that led to an event world with 4 new layers. The whole event was Christmas themed. There was a new candy cane currency. This was when I bought the 2 times luck infinite bubble game pass. First layer up was the Christmas rewards, which you could buy up to 100 slots of Christmas rewards. The last reward was a Festivus. It had better stats in bubbles and coins than the Overlord, but lower in gems. The stat multiplier for candy canes was OP. Many YouTubers were on the quest to get it. The second layer is the Candy Island, which has the candy chest, giving players 600 base candy. It respawns every 45 minutes. The next island is Santa's Island. Here we have Santa, who can convert 10 of your gems to 1 candy cane. You could do this every 2 hours. You would only get 40 million candy canes at a time. It was nice seeing Santa. The fourth area is the Festive Island, which has the festive chest, giving a whopping 5,000 base candy canes for every 90 minutes. Super OP. There was so many eggs, like the snowman egg, the festive egg, and the globe egg. I got the 30 plus pet slots game pass during this time. Pets were so cool. This update was so cool. The Christmas music, the snowflakes, the decorations. Life was at its peak for me. There was also an egg leaderboard, shiny pet index, and new festive Robux pet. I was trying to hatch for the Winter Phoenix, but Terabyte Games.
Oh my god, a shiny Winter Phoenix!
I thought it was so cool when she hatched it. Like DJ said, it looked like a bright pet. Bubblegum Simulator is the best to ever exist at this point. Part 2 of the Christmas event came on December 22nd, 2018. There were 2 new eggs in layer 4. There was a new layer, the Christmas run. It has the Santa chest giving 10,000 base candy canes. 2 eggs are the hot cocoa egg and the frost egg. 2 legendaries in the hot cocoa egg were the marshmallow and the gold marshmallow. The 2 legendaries from the frost egg are the frost winged hydra and the ice winged hydra. The ice winged hydra was the first 0.001 legendary pet, which was a 1 in 100,000 chance of hatching. This is such a rare legend to hatch. As you probably guessed, I didn't end up hatching. The egg was too expensive at 350k candy canes. That was the reason why pets were so rare. They were supposed to be hard to hatch, so I never complained. There was a secret pet in the egg called a Leviathan. It was a 1 in 8 million chance of hatching. There were only around 12 Leviathans hatched. The Christmas event just felt so magical. The next day on December 23rd, 2018, there was a new egg. The Christmas egg, the peppermint serpent, and hydras. It was likely for the free-to-play players, just like me. Also, the last chest was buffed from 10k gains to 15k. For 5 more days, we felt like this was the best Christmas we have ever had. I ended up getting to tier 95. Only needed like a billion more gains. It's fine though, because this was my favorite event ever. I had just bought the triple hatch game pass at this time. On December 28th, 2018, there was the 7th update already. We're only a little over a month. We've already had 7 updates. That's crazy. Damn, they're updating pretty consistent. One thing Rumble Studios nailed so well, besides the million other things, was consistency. Update introduced 2 new eggs located in the void. The Hell Egg and the Rainbow. The new Hell Egg came with 3 legendaries. The Magma Cube, the Magenta Cube, and the Violet. The Rainbow Egg came with the Hexarian. The coolest pet in my opinion, the Rainbow Shot. It was so cool looking. The Hexarian was a 0.001% chance. The Rainbow Shot, the rarest legendary ever, was a whopping 0.0005% chance. A 1 in 200,000 chance. Damn. Still to this day, I haven't hatched them. Surprisingly, the eggs didn't come with a secret pet. It was likely scrap. Also, we could level our pets so much faster because of the new XP island. Located at 5,338 meters high and above, the chest would give you 50k XP to your pets, split by the amount of pets that you have equipped. The amounts that the star gives are listed. It would take you only an hour to max a legendary pet. Max level pets are 2 times stronger in all stats. On December 30th, 2018, a New Year's event dropped, and the egg is located in the middle of the overworld map. The egg came with 8 pets. There were 2 legendaries, being the 2018 Serpent, being a 0.05% chance, and the 2018 Overlord, being a 0.001% chance. The 2018 Overlord looked really cool when hatched, and there were fireworks all around us. This was a beautiful end to the New Year's. I never hatched it though. I did buy the 100 slots Game Pass on New Year's Day. On January 5th, 2019, a new update drops with a new world inspired from Mining Simulator, Candyland. The new currency here is candy.
Alright, so there's 3 eggs here. We got the ice cream egg, the gummy egg, and the slushy egg.
Candyland looked really cool, with the designs being lollipops, gumdrops, and chocolate everywhere. If I was hungry, I would come to Candyland and collect candy. There are also 4 new candy zones. The first being the Gumdrop Island, the candy chest that gave a base of 1,250 candies every 15 minutes. Reward Island, with the last pet being the Gummy Winged Hydra at tier 150. The Sugar Island, where you could trade 10 gems for 1 candy from Gingy Man. And the Candy Island, that has a gummy chest giving you a base of 7,000 candy. On January 12, 2019, a new hat update came. Hats were inspired by Mining Sim as well, and brought character to the pets, giving them a more stylish look. There are 4 hat crates in Candyland. Not all of them are candy. The Jelly Egg has the Jelly Overlord. The secret in the egg was the OG dog cat. This was one of the most iconic pets of the game, inspired from cat dog. Anyways, hats are pretty cool. The rarest ones being the Frostwing and the Clout Goggles, both at a 0.001%. This world definitely has the most amount of items for sure. On January 18th, 2019, a new Dominus egg was added. It included 8 new Dominus pets, which are all pretty cool, like the Demonic Dominus, the Frost Dominus, and the Dominus Hydra. These pets were super cool at the time, and were surprisingly pretty easy at the time to hatch. The secret is one of my favorite secrets in the game, the Overlord. It's a Duaddle combined with the Overlord. Such a sick concept, by the way. The new update also brought the 5th zone to Candyland, which was the Sweet Island. It has the Sweet Chest that gives a base of 13.5k candy, more gun flavors, plus 1 pet equip for everyone, unequip all pets, and more fun. The next day, there was a 2 times candy event for the next 48 hours, so players could have their last chance trying to get the Gummy Overlord in the rewards island. On January 25th, there was a new hat crate, the Classic Box, full of classic Roblox hats, like the flaming headphones at a rarity of 0.005% chance. It also had a selling area next to the Jelly Egg, which can convert bubble for 4 coins. There was also a sale going on where every Game Pass was 50% off, so if you needed some Game Pass, they were here on sale. I wonder what the next world might be. On February 2nd, 2019, a new world emerges, Toyland. Wow, it looks so freaking cool, dude. It introduced a new currency called blocks. It had 3 new eggs, toy islands, and a secret surprise event popping up I think sometime in the life. The islands were the same concept as Candyland. First being a small chest, second being the rewards, this time with the Infernal Dual Corn, and the third with a currency converter, and the fourth being a bigger chest. Pretty much the same as Candyland. These pets are so cool, especially the Ducky and Penguin pet. The 3 eggs are the Wind-Up Egg, Block Egg, and the Toy Egg. I want another limited time event though. Those are very addicting. February 8, 2019, a new event egg drop. Yes, it was to celebrate 100k members in the Discord of BGS. There was also a new area in the Toyland.
Oh, we haven't slept yet.
You can now sort the pets by the world you hatched them from. The legendaries were so cool. The Diamond Serpent and the Diamond Overlord. The secret was the coolest pet in my opinion. The Giant Roadhog. The The giant robot, to this day, is one of my favorite pets in BGS. This was the most iconic pet in the game as well. I'll also being the rarest secret pet in the game. Pet was supposed to be a 1 in 10 million. It was mistakenly given an extra 0 to the odds. So the odds ended up being a 0.0000001% chance, which is a 1 in 100 million chance to hatch. This was why there was only 8 giant robots hatched at the time. But somehow, someone named Northwest hatched a shiny giant robot. Like how, bro? Bro must have gotten so lucky that day. Jeez. Probably snatched the mega millions at once. But instead of claiming the money, claim the shiny giant robot. I mean, wow. If you think about it, the rarity of hatching this pet is a 1 in 10 billion chance. It's a 0.000000001% chance. Northwest is the luckiest man alive, not just BGS. He's clearly him. He's Timothy. He's him. This will forever be the craziest hatch in BGS. This was the start of the BGS value system. There had to be a value system. Fans from the Alpha GG community were formulating a simple value list for pets. I personally thought the shiny giant robot should have been 1,000,000% value. That way each giant robot would be 140k value and the Leviathan being around 80k value. I thought values needed to be based off how many secrets they were hatched compared to the shiny giant robot. Since there is and can only be one shiny giant robot, it must be 1,000,000% value. So if there were 100 OG overlords hatched, value would be 100x less than the shiny giant robot, which means it would be 10,000% value. But people didn't really agree with me because the OG overlord is a permanent secret with low demand. My thought was that if a secret pet was hatched 1,000 times, it would be 1,000% value. Trading in the game was very important for values, as players could trade up from 3rd tier legendaries to secrets in a matter of the future. This gave players less incentive to hatch and spend more time trading. Trading was super fun and fans contributed everything to the economy. We essentially control the economic system of BGS. On February 14, 2019, the new Valentine event dropped. There were 3 new egg rewards. We would collect prizes for opening a certain amount of eggs. I got 3 legendaries. Each legendary was 10 times easier to hatch than the next. This was called the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd legendary. This was the first egg with 3 tiers of legendary, named by the fans. The Valentium was so cool looking. Every 3rd tier pet in each event egg back then was considered an OG legendary. Back then I hatched all week, opening 250 eggs and deleting all my pets over and over and over again while watching All My Block on Netflix. It took me until the last day of the event to get the Valentium. So hard it was a secret pet that was around 1 in 3 million chances to hatch. My friend Froxon actually tried so hard to hatch this pet, but he wasn't so successful. He hatched enough Valentiums to make it shiny though, so that's pretty cool. On February 23rd, 2019, a new enchantment update dropped, which allows us to enchant our pets. You can enchant your pets from tier 1 to 20 with its respective currency, which would make our pet 2 times stronger in all stats. 2 more eggs in Toyland were added in the 4th area, which were the rubber and bee eggs. The bees were probably inspired from Bee Swarm Simulator. It was so weird back then because while I was hatching for the queen bee for my index, I fell asleep during it. I dreamt about it and I hatched it in my dream. Then I woke up, seeing the eggs hatching in motion. Then I hatched the queen bee on the 3rd egg. That was one of the weirdest experiences of my life. I don't know how the heck that happened. On February 27th, there was a huge OO-style pet added to the game for devs only. This time, it was for Silently. This pet looks so cool. It was a huge Leviathan with OO particles. It was called Silently's pet. It was given to Terabyte Games to borrow for a video so we could see this big old creation.
The pet is stupid OP with 1 million stats on it. Everything. 2.5 million stats with max enchant and max level. Oh my god. Like, what would you even put this pet at? Like what rarity even is this? Like, what are you?
On March 2nd, 2019, they added a new world, the Beach World. This world looked sick, just like all the other worlds. This one felt more real. The Toyland felt more cartoonish, and the Candyland felt more like a dream. The currency is shells. I could relax here. The islands are the same as the Candy and Toylands. There are 3 eggs. There's a new group reward. You can get free boosts. When you hatch a pet rarer than a 1 in 10k, the text will be green. The new beach reward pet is a classic trio. It's a doggy, a kitty, and a bunny all in one pet. It's in the shape of a Cerberus, a future pet we'll discuss later. The 3 eggs are the coconut egg, the sand egg, and the beach egg. They give the beach some character. On March 9, 2019, they released Pet Teen in a new balloon and water egg. The secret in this egg is the sea star, which was a 1 in 5,250,000 chance of hatching. Such a cool secret pet. Man, I used to be jealous of YouTubers even holding this pet. I've always wanted to hatch this pet. It was around 650% value, which didn't make sense, but whatever. This gave me an idea. If you hatch this pet in the index, it would grant 2 pet XP. They should have definitely added a benefit for having a secret pet in your index. They also added a sell location in the beach world where you could sell each bubble for 5 coins. The beach was a pretty cool world. On March 15th, 2019, they added a new St. Patrick's Day event. This was one of the coolest event eggs ever. The egg's 3rd tier pet was the Lucky Overlord. It had a value of 25%. This pet was so huge. I love the lucky effect coming off of the Overlord. It was relatively easy compared to the Valentine, only having a 0.013% chance of hatch. I managed to hatch one at the end of the event. After the 2 times luck event from the 16th to 17th, I thought I was going to hatch the pot of gold pet because it was my birthday. Yeah, St. Patrick's is my birthday. It was a really fun egg to hatch. On March 22nd, 2019, the game hit 300 million visits. They added a new 300 million egg. The 3 commons were the 3 numbers of the 300. The 3rd tier legendary pet from this egg was the Queen Overlord. It was around 35% value. This pet was actually so big, a lot bigger than the Lucky Overlord. It was a 1 in 80,000 chance. Congratulations BGS for 300 million visits. Limited pets are their own spot in the index now. The secret was the one and only, the trophy. It was actually so cool, one of my favorite pets personally. It had 3 of the coolest secret pets in the trophy. The Overlord, the Soul Heart, and the Leviathan. The message on it was, 2. No lifer from Rumble Studios. The pet was 1 in 6 million. This pet was decent. This event was pretty cool too. It's a simple concept of hatching pets that made a lot of fun. On March 29, 2019, there was a new shiny limited index added, along with a new crab. The hermit crab and the king crab looked so cool. My 3rd king crab that I hatched was a shiny, and it was my first time I have ever hatched a shiny legendary. It was my rarest hatch yet. They added more hat crates, like the water, which has the obscure entity secret, coming in at a whopping 1 in a million chance. Also, my friend actually got this hat a while back. The game had changed its name to Egg Opening Simulator as an April Fool's prank. It was funny because it was pretty much an egg opening simulator. The name wasn't lying. It was reverted to BGS a day later though. I had finally bought the 500 plus game pack. I can use Tiny Task and hatch legendaries so much easier and possibly hatch secret pets. On April 13, 2019, there was a new world, the Atlantis world. This world was decorative with corals and everything under the sea. I felt like I was in SpongeBob. They should have added a SpongeBob-based egg or something. There were 4 new islands in a similar format as the worlds as we expected, with the final reward being the Atlantis over. This was the first reward pet that I've ever purchased. Finally, after so many updates, I finally got one. By the way, reward pets from back then were not tradable. There were 3 new eggs, the kelp egg, the ocean egg, and the darkness egg. These pets were pretty cool. They pay huge attention to detail. On April 19, 2019, the new Easter update came along with the Easter egg in the main world. It came with the chocolate, which was a 0.001% chance of hatch. This was the first event where I actually hatched a ton of chocolate bunnies. I think I hatched 15 or 16 or so. I thought I would hatch enough to hatch the Easter bat, which was a secret pet. It was a 1 in 7 million chance with a value of 4K, but no.
I hatched a gosh darn basket.
Not just 1. But 2. During updates, I would search up videos every day if someone hatched a secret pet on camera. Also, there were 10 plus slots for everyone and 2 plus team slots. 2 days later, the Easter hunt came to BGS. It was as simple as finding all the eggs. You get a choco chicken. Not my favorite Easter hunt. It was something cool to do on the side as a 14-year-old. There was a small update on April 26, 2019, where there was a new sandy layer in Atlantis and adding the coral egg, which has the sea cube and the sea. Also, it's home to the giant pearl. It was a 1 in 6 million. There were some more hat crates as well, filling up the rest of the map. The next Atlantis update on May 10, 2019 was the Asian. They added the new Asian egg, which had the Cerberus, which was such a cool pet to me back then. I ended up hatching 2 shiny Cerberuses, but no Griffin, which was the secret pet in the Asian. It was a 1 in 6.5 million chance to hatch. It was a reskin of the Leviathan, but still looked really cool. This pet honestly brought me some good old Fortnite memories. Not from me, but from watching my cousins play Fortnite while we were hatching for the Griffin. Pearls were actually really easy to obtain. You can get a lot without much effort. There's a new sell area for each bubble selling for 6 coins. Then, from the 12th to the 14th, there was a 2 times luck. We were hatching Cerberuses from left to right. Bro, why is it getting so hot? I see the sun getting closer. On May 24th, 2019, summer event emerges with the heat of the new egg. The summer egg. It had the summer serpent, the summer virus, and the summer Cerberus. The summer Cerberus was at a low 15% value due to the demand being so low. Then comes the Lord Shock, which was a 1 in 8 million chance to hatch. It was a really high demand pet. God damn, this pet was huge. When Lance Naguyat hatched it, sorry if I mispronounced your name, bro. It was the first shiny secret pet hatched on camera, and it's the rarest secret pet hatched on camera so far too. It was also an extra +1 pet equipped for everyone. They are starting to push updates a little slower. On June 7th, 2019, they added the new 400 million event egg thanks to BGS hitting 400 million visits. Congrats, BGS. They also added faces to blow more bubbles, but we already have flavors for them. Faces should have increased the speed of blowing bubbles instead, honestly. The new event egg came with Platinum Overlord, which was marked at 30% value. It was a 1 in 100,000 chance of opening. The secret pet in the egg was my favorite secret pet. The Kraken. It was a 1 in 6.5 million chance with a value of 4,000%. When you would hatch it, it's seriously the coolest hatching animation ever. Like, actually. On June 22nd, 2019, there was a new world, the Rainbow Land update. It kind of looked Adventure Time themed. There were also some new eggs and new layers to this world. It came with the red egg, the orange egg, and the colorful egg. The colorful egg came with a pixie and the rainbow duck. The second pixie I hatched was a shiny, and I thought this pet was so cool because people were trading their shiny pixies for OG pets and even secret pets. I don't know why people needed shiny pixies so bad. I just know they were really OP for the star currency. But dang, just the crystal color changing all for real. That's all it is. Anyways, on the 4th of July, 2019, the Patriotic Egg was released to celebrate America. And yes, Isaac is American. There are fireworks in the background. They added the Patriotic Penguin and the Patriotic Robot. This was the first time I had bought 2 times look and hatch speed boost to try and hatch the Patriotic Robot. There was just this feeling, so amazing to me whenever Terabyte Games hatch these pets. On July 19th, 2019, they added a new egg in the Rainbow World. Fancy egg. The fancy egg had a fancy winged hydra and the rainbow griffin, which was a 1 in 6.9 million chance to get for some odd reason. I don't know what the 6.9 million meant. It was pretty much a griffin, but in all the colors. It was pretty cool. I took a month off. 28 days later, I came back and was pleased with a new update. On August 17th, 2019, the new Bubble Pass came out. It was pretty much like the Battle Pass from Fortnite. There were 2 sections of the Battle Pass. I mean, Bubble Pass. The free one and the Robux one. You could claim each tier a day for 30 days of the Bubble Pass. At the end of the Bubble Pass, you would get Infernal Dual Corn. I took a month and a half off. I'm not gonna lie, I was taking month breaks, not because BGS was boring, but because BGS was getting kind of repetitive. But on September 27th, 2019, New Underworld was released. It was actually pretty cool. The map looked like the final world, New Super Mario Bros. The world came out with 6 eggs. It was pretty cool that we can hatch a variety of new pets. The enchant cap was raised from enchant 20 to 30. There was a new sell area where 1 bubble pops for 7 coins. There was 2 new prize pets. The King Soul from opening 3 million eggs, and the King Leviathan blowing 1 trillion bubbles.
The best pet here is in the sparkly egg, which is the Fallen Angel secret pet, which is ironic because this is the Underworld. Which is also ironic because the world is built next to the overworld, not under. But anyways, it was actually dope discovering the island with mining simulator music playing in the background. A nostalgic hit for sure. This world is legit straight from mining. Oh my god, I'm so rich. I love it. The Bubble Pass was in its 2nd season. The final pet being the Shade Demon. It didn't really look cool at all, to be honest. It was around 50% value. On the 11th of October, 2019, first Halloween event is here. The whole map was dark and new music gave the game a whole spooky feeling. The new Halloween event portal was free for everyone to go in though. In the Halloween world, there were 6 new eggs that could be opened with candy corn. This time, there are no islands to discover. There were also no reward slots. It was simply currency, chests, and eggs. I like the simple feeling. They went back to simplicity. Candy corn was actually a bit challenging to obtain without island chests, but it was alright. There are legendaries in the last 3 eggs such as the Twilight Serpent, the Demon Eye, Skelly Winged Hydra, the Evil Marsh, King Eye, and the Super Hex. The Super Exterior was the only pet with value since it will be considered an OG 3rd tier pet. The Mutant Egg also came with the Radiance. It was a very nice pet to look at. Sinister Lord was more common at a 1 in 6 million. Everyone went for the Mutant Egg instead of the Skelly Egg. Most likely because the Radiance was way stronger than the Sinister Lord, so there only had been 69 hatched globally. Wow. Now, let me ask you this. What does it mean when the Sinister Lord was hatched 69 times?
while the Radiant was hatched around 200 times, the Sinister Lord would be more valuable, at least 3x more valuable. This taught BGS fans a huge lesson to not only hatch the top tier egg, to hatch others as well, because they never know if there's a secret pet in the cheaper eggs or not. The event was super fun nevertheless. Honestly, the event that gave me the most nostalgia had to have been the Christmas event 2018. With that being said, OG era has come to an end. All pets from the first fiscal year of BGS are considered OG. But wait, we have one more event before the fiscal year ends. I don't count the next event as an OG event. On November 15th, 2019, the game hit 500 million visits. Congratulations, BGS. You deserve it. You're halfway to 1 billion. Also, it's a little harder for BGS to get visits than most games, such as ASTD, because they stay in one spot and AFK for most of the time, while ASTD teleports to different servers in the game, which counts as visits. ASTD was my favorite Roblox game of all time, but that's for another time. Anyways, the new event egg had the Diamond Cerberus and the Diamond Tamer. Ultimate Trophy was really cool, but not as cool as the OG Trophy. The OG Trophy honestly should have had the Giant Robot, the Leviathan, and the Overlord. It's alright though. I was waiting for the fall event, but I think they took a break from BGS. For the next 3 weeks, I was hatching all around, trying to hatch the permanent secret. No luck, of course, but many were trying to complete their Season 3 Bubble Pass with a light. It was at around 60% value. How do I remember these values? I'm such a BGS nerd. Isaac came back on the 24th of December, and he and his team tried to make a new Christmas event before Christmas. So on Christmas Eve, they released the new 2019 Christmas event. It was the biggest event in BGS yet, with 3 new eggs, new present currency instead of candy canes last year, Christmas rewards, and a gift tree where you can collect free boosts every 6 hours. There were also no islands, sadly. The 3 eggs being the candy egg, the gift egg, and the tree egg. So legendaries here are the Frost Serpent, Golden Snowball, the Yeti, and the King Snowman. The secret pet is the infamous Homely Bell. That was a 1 in 6666666 chance with a value of around 2000%. There were Christmas decorations everywhere, and overall not a bad event. It was fun, I will admit. The Bubble Pass Season 4 was the pufferfish. It originated from the pufferfish meme where the pufferfish, he didn't make it. Happy holidays, everyone. Be grateful for your life, by the way. Spend time with the ones you love. Also, the free Bubble Pass pet was the bruh. Originally, it was a dev-owned pet, but they thought it was too funny to keep it for themselves. It was around 30% because of the meme. On January 7th, 2020, we enter a new year, not with the 2019 Overlord, but with a whole circus event. This event was the coolest event in my opinion. It introduced so many things to the game, like minigames, guess the pet, extra pet, and hat inventory, and many more. There was a new currency, tickets. They were used to buy limited items, boosts, potions, and the circus tent. The tent gave way more incentive to the event, because now everyone can have free 2x luck and hatch speed to hatch the new pets. There are 3 new eggs, the clown egg, the cannon egg, and the magic egg. The pet in the ticket tent is the dragon plush, worth 30 billion tickets. You could buy 20 of each 2 times luck and hatch speed boosts, leading to 15 hours of boosts you can use to try and hatch a top hat, which are the secret pets in the magic egg. This egg is home to the most secret pets in the game, 6. All of the top hats have different pets in them. So A is the doggy, B is the kitty, C is the bunny, D is the dragon, E is the rainbow shark, F is Leviathan, but they all have the same odds. They are all 1 in 40 million each, but since there are 6, you have a 1 in 6666666 chance of having one. What's up with all these 6s, bro? They were all hatched around the same amount, like 100 each. However, the top hats E and F were considered more valuable because, well, I mean, it's a rainbow shark and a Leviathan in the top hat. Who wouldn't want them? This event was really cool. Definitely one of my favorite events. It was different from all the other events. Next week on the 24th, Part 2 came out and added a new clown hat. It costs 8 billion tickets and is a pretty good hat. It looks goofy ass. There's also a new clown reward shop where you could get to tier 150 and you would get the elephant plushie. It was a pretty cool pet worth around 50% value. The event was requested by a father and son duo, which Isaac loved the idea so much he created it. This event was kind of a perfect event. This and the Christmas 2018 events are my top 2 favorites of all time. They added Season 5 of the Bubble Pass, which was Dark Soul at the end. This was the coolest Bubble Pass pet in my opinion. The pet was around 70% value. Huge W update. On February 7, 2020, Valentine's event came out with a new Lovely Egg and a new limited time event where you have 14 days to complete each challenge. The challenges give you quests such as opening 2,000 eggs or collecting 4 billion pearls. These tasks grant you rewards such as boosts and pets, with the last reward being the Kraken Couplet. The 3rd tier legendary was the Valentine Shot. It was worth around 25% value. The secret was the Eternal Heart. It's only a 1 in 5 million chance. The pet was simply a crystal clear light blue heart with wings. It was really cool. So many people were hatching it. It was hatched around 2013 times. The pet's value was around 500%, being since the shiny giant robot was 1,000,000% value and there were 2,000 more eternal hearts than it was 2,000 times less valuable, which means it's at a 500% value. Lots of people completed the 14-day Lovely event, including me and my cousin. I love the Kraken Couplet. It was honestly the most valuable pet I've ever gotten, being a 75% value. This was definitely a W event. On Valentine's Day 2020, there was a new free limited dominance pet, the Valentine Dominance, that you could get with claiming a code. There was also some more free gifts that wait for you in the event area. Wait, so what are the gifts? A girlfriend?
I wish.
Come back. Please come back. Please.
On February 21st, 2020, the 600 million egg was added. Congratulations, BGS, for reaching 600 million player visits, by the way. The egg looked pretty cool. It had the radiant protector. By the way, the only reason we would make shiny tier 2s is just so we can have good bubble stats. Anyways, there were two secret pets in the egg, the Dark Guardian and the Immortal one. Dark Guardian was a 1 in 5 million chance of opening, but it looked so bad. I could tell the demand on the pet was gonna be so ill, bro. And it was less valuable than the Eternal Heart, listed at 400% for good reason. However, the other secret pet, the Immortal one, was a really cool looking pet. It was a 1 in 12.5 million chance to get, and it was hatched around 400 times. I love the style of the pet. If BGS had bosses, this would be the final boss. It looked like it could be the Light of Galeem from Smash Ultimate. When did I even write that in the script? Oh well. This was when I hatched my first ever shiny 3rd tier legendary. I hatched the shiny Radiant Protector after hatching it like 3 times. But when I hatched it, it made me realize that hatching a shiny 3rd tier legendary is like hatching a secret in the egg. For example, since the Radiant Protector was a 1 in 80,000 chance, and the shiny is 100x rarer than that, the pet I hatched should have been a 1 in 8 million chance to hatch, making it rarer than most secrets that have been introduced to BGS so far. That means I should have hatched the Dark Guardian. Thank God I didn't though. At the time I had 2 million eggs hatched. No secret pet though. And the new Bubble Pass pet was a Night Terror for Season 6, which actually looked pretty cool. It was valued around 80%. A day later, on February 28th, 2020, there was a nice update to the index, making it look way better. I will forever miss the OG index though. With the new index, there were 7 new index packs. The Crazy Cat Stack in the Overworld, Gummy Pals in Candyland, Teddy Bear in the Toyland, the Holy Crab in the Beach, King Pufferfish in Atlantis, the Inferno Master in the Underworld, and the Rainbow Master in Rainbow Land. Whoa! Do y'all feel that? It's coming from there! What is that? This big old pet, literally the biggest pet in the game so far, is instantly the coolest pet in the game. It's the King Doggy. At the time, I thought they made the pet inspired by my clickbait thumbnail from 5 years ago. Yo, look how big he is. Big bois! So much bigger than Silent Leaf's pet. This pet had the same chances to hatch as the giant robot, however. 1 in 100 million. Therefore, it took 5 days for the first one to be hatched. There was only like 10 hatched at the time. Literally anybody could hatch it because the common egg was only 250 coins. If you had 25 billion coins, you could hatch one. It would just take a very long time. Like, a very long time. With all the game passes running and all the boosts happening, no lag and everything, you could hatch 3 eggs every 2 seconds. This means you could hatch one in 77 days. If you didn't have the triple hatch, the 2 times luck, any boost, nothing, it would take 6 seconds to hatch 1 egg. This means it would take you 19 years to hatch a King Doggy. That's how old I am, and some of you are today. Good luck for hatching this pet, by the way. Moving on March 6, 2020, a new St. Patrick's event was born. This was the start of our epic trading journey. I already said that. This event consisted of a new rainbow currency, 3 very cool looking eggs, a new shop with boosts, a new spin to win minigame, and a potion inventory. 3rd tier legendary in this egg looked like doo-doo, bro. The Guardian Elemental, valued at 15%. Damn, that's low. The name of it sounded cool as heck. It should have been a secret with a different design. The actual secret pets are the Ultimate Clover and a Robot 2.0. These secret pets were so cool to me at the time, I even built the Robot 2.0 in Minecraft. I believe I destroyed it while I was building FNAF 2 though. Anyways, the secret pets were so cool. This event was a ton of fun, but I can't wait for part 2. That's why on March 13th, 2020, the part 2 of the 2020 St. Patrick's event came out. I was grounded during this time, so let's fast forward to a week past the 2 times luck event.
So there were 2 prize pets, the Galactic Shock and Overseer.
Wait, what's going on? Why is my school getting shut down? Why are we in a lockdown? What the heck is a quarantine? On March 17, 2020, it was my 15th birthday. I went to school as usual, and my teachers and friends were talking about how we might be out of school for 2 weeks because of a new deadly virus that was swarming all across the world, causing a new pandemic. I was super excited to stay home, build my geometry dash level that I've been working on for a week, watch my cousins get victory royales on Fortnite, play Minecraft with them, and for all of us to AFK on our laptops and BGS when we could. Turns out, that would be the very last day I would see those people in school. I went home that day, thinking that schools might be closed for only 2 weeks. Oh boy, I was wrong. A lot of people were badly affected during this time. Everyone was stuck home, jobs were lost, hospitals and food markets were closing down. It was the hardest time for everyone. But for me and my cousins, we gamed on. We did not give up. We were in lockdown for the rest of the year and for the first half of 2021. These were the most fun times I've ever had, honestly. I connected closer to family, I played all the games I've ever wanted, YouTubers and game creators pumped out more and more videos and games, and a lot of people had a lot more time to do things they wanted to work on. COVID was for sure a once in a lifetime treat for me. I'm very sorry for all that have suffered in many battles through COVID. Oh yeah, I've got a BGS documentary I gotta discuss. On March 20th, 2020, part 3 of the event came out with a new egg, the Clover egg, with the third tier pet being the Toxic Shock, and the new event shop pet, the Toxic Demon, costing 250 billion rainbows, being around 300% value. The secret pet was the Frost Sentinel. There was also a new Bubble Pass season, Season 7, and it came out with a new pet, the Angel of Darkness, being around 80% value.
This year's St. Patrick's event was a W.
On March 27th, 2020, there was a huge update, the Mystic Forest update. There was a portal next to the other worlds, costing 4 billion coins. Wow, this place was really cool. Glowing trees with neon green and pink vines, a well, a cell tent
For 8 coins per 1 bubble ratio.
2 new eggs at the starter zone, 1 new egg in the 4th zone, a new crystal currency in the world, a new demon core Robux pet, and new crystal looking pets. They all have such a cool crystal look to them. The 4 zones are the same as the previous worlds with its own mythical feel.
There's a new mythical egg, and the third tier pet is the prison.
And the secret being the champions. The champions came in 4 really cool variants, such as the Fire Champion, the Sky Champion, the Dark Champion, and the Earth Champion, likely inspired by Avatar, The Last Airbender. Each of the champions had a 1 in 32 million chance of opening. However, to hatch one in general would be a 1 in 8 million chance. These pets look so dang cool, and many people love these champions. The overworld also was reworked. There are tons of minigames along with new daily challenges to earn free boosts and potions and much more. This was definitely an OP update. On April Fools, they changed the name of the game to Bubblegum Simulator, which was kind of funny. I feel like they also made the King Doggy really easy to hatch, because there was 6 of them hatched that day. I don't know, kind of sus. A day later, they changed it back to BGS. On April 3rd, 2020, the part 2 of the Mystic Forest was released with a new mushroom egg, the 5th island, new doggy jump minigame, the overworld, and 2 new prizes in the prize menu, which are the Dark Radiance for hatching 5 million eggs, the Dark Lord for blowing 2.5 trillion bubbles. There are also statues for the top 3 egg hatchers and bubblers. Also a new boost menu with all the boosts are displayed, adding the XP boost as well. The mushroom egg was a pretty cool egg with the 3rd tier being the demonic snake, which is sick. The secret pet was the king mush. I like the pet, it's adorable, but apparently it had low demand. It was also an eternal star. This was honestly my favorite looking secret pet at the time. It still looks really cool to this day. This is what BGS is about, rewarding the lucky players with very cool pets. What the hell? Why is Chungus chasing that basket? What the? On April 10th, 2024, the Easter event blossomed. This event looked really cool, and you already know we're going to be trying to solve some puzzles today. In the portal, there's a massive coast with multiple islands. It looks like a skyland. There are 3 new Easter-themed eggs, the painted, the basket, and the bunny egg. The galactic bunny looks so cool. As a 3rd tier legendary, I approve. The secret pet is by far the tallest secret pet, taller than the King Doggy itself. The giant Choco Chicken. I mean, just look at it. It's a 1 in 8 million chance to open, worth around 1,000 value. Bright Juicinator from Terabyte Games has the giant Choco Chicken, and they were really excited. Someone in my server was 66 eggs actually hatched the giant Choco Chicken, which was absolutely insane. But the update also came with a 14-day Easter challenge, with the last pet being the Molten Split, being 70% value. And the egg hunt begins. There are 14 different eggs hidden all around the map where you have to solve complex puzzles. The first egg to be found is a normal egg, located behind the credits board in the main world. The second egg to be found is the bubble egg, which is spawned in the area of Atlantis after popping all 10 bubbles around Atlantis. The third egg is the tree egg, which can be found on top of the tree, resting between the branches behind the bubble-blown leaderboards, or in the tree in the toilet. The fourth egg is a scaredy cat, which is an adorable cat running around essentially scared of you, trying to run away from you in the beach world. The fifth egg is the waterfall egg, which can be found right behind the waterfall to your left after entering the Mystic Forest. The sixth egg is the Musically egg, in which, well, I'll let DJ Bright explain this one.
I figured it out myself, because it's CEGFDGGABC, and I did the numbers, which is 13542555678, which turns out to be red, yellow, light blue, green, orange, light blue, blue, purple, pink.
The seventh egg is a retro egg, which is found when playing doggy jump and losing at a score of 210, just to be sure not to jump over. The eighth egg is the friendship egg, which could be obtained through having at least 2 friends in the same server as you. In my opinion, this was the easiest egg. The ninth egg is the egg of RNG, which can be obtained through hatching 3 doggies in a row. Not hard at all. The 10th egg is the encoded egg, which you can obtain from redeeming a code from Isaac's Twitter. The 11th egg is the portal egg, obtained when going through all the portals in the game,
which means you already discovered all the zones in the game to get it.
The 12th egg is the rocket egg, which can be found in space. You need to launch the rocket up higher in space, and you need a code to do that. The code is 13212 1, 3, 2, 2, 1. Then the rocket launches up further into space, and it looks really cool actually. The 13th egg was the volcanic egg, and it could have been found going into the volcano in the underworld starter area after it erupted. And the volcano would erupt at the start of every hour. Now the 14th egg is the last egg, the treasure egg. This was by far the hardest egg / puzzle to solve. We needed to solve it in 4 different parts. In this case, we need to collect the key. However, it was split into 4 fragments. To get the first fragment, we need to equip the pizza flavor and stand next to the blue palm tree in the back of the beach world. Using the first key fragment, unlock the chest that spawns right next to the blue tree, and you will find a very old letter from Alex back from July 10th, 2019. The letter reads,
"Me for not returning with the lost treasure of Yamanda, whose jewels would have paid our debts. Sadly, I suffered an injury. It will not survive. But all is not lost, for I protected the treasure with riddles and puzzles, each unlocking a fragment of a key. Contact my old partner DLS Norg, and he will help you find it."
For the second letter, you need to go to Toyland and jump out of the bound. You should see the letter blocks, all scattered, spelled Toyland. After doing so, the second key fragment will be given to you. Then a chest will spawn next to you again. This time it's from a different note. Alex,
Beneath
reading.
the stars at the edge of the world, I gazed into oblivion. After using the rest of my water, I feared this was the last entry I will write. Yesterday, I saw green creatures on my camp rummaging through my stuff. They didn't take anything that I noticed, at least. They chanted strange words as if it was something important for them to remember. I'm not sure exactly what they said, however. It sounded like Omaka Murato. I'm still not sure what it means. Guys, we gotta remember Omaka Murato.
It will tell you the name Omaka Murato. To get the third key, you have to go to the Twilight Zone and enter in the calling Omaka Murato, which might be a calling to the aliens, or a name. The building behind the alien will suddenly open. Maybe that alien is Omaka Murato, or it might mean move in alienese? I don't know. To get the last fragment of the key, we need to first equip the blueberry flavor and head to the Atlantis. The last step of getting the fragment is simply to stand on top of the bacon hair statue. You now have all 4 fragments of the key. You may now open the treasure chest next to the bloom palm tree in the beach where you originally found your first treasure in this big crazy adventure. This whole time, Mr. Bubblegum wanted us to bring him the blueberry flavor. After completing the very long quest, you will be given the Easter Overlord. It was a pretty cool pet, worth around 30%, but I traded mine for like 100 value because it looked really cool. I won't lie, this is my new favorite event, but if you were one of the first 25 people to finish this madness of an Easter hunt, you would get the Dementor pet, which is a really sick pet, worth 25,000 value at the time.
On April 17, 2020, BGS had their biggest sale ever.
They had a 60% sale on the Lucky Egg and Hatch Passes, all boosts, and more. The Easter event part 2 comes out with the new egg and improved chat bubbles, basically adapting with Roblox's new updates and changes as well. There are also new titles such as 1 in a Million, which is unlocked if you hatch the secret pet. The average player that hatched the secret pet has around 1 million eggs. That triggered everybody watching this. I just know it did. With the new egg came 9 cool pets and a secret pet. 3rd tier legendary was the Easter Guardian, being a 1 in 50,000 chance. Secret was the Wolf Lord. It was a 1 in 10 million chance. It honestly looked really cool. I love this pet and I really wanted to trade for it. But did you know there was another secret in the egg? This pet was 1 in 100 million chances of hatch. The godly gem was hatched around only 80 times. It's crazy how in 1 week the giant robot from the 100k egg was hatched 7 times and 1 shiny. However, in 2 weeks the godly gem was hatched 10 times more at 80 hatches. This was because a lot more people play the game today, and more people that didn't have game passes back then now have game pass. I'm gonna say it again, this was the best BGS event ever. Season 8 of the Bubble Pass was here with the Yin Yang. It was the coolest prize pet in my opinion, which was why it was worth 90% value at the time. The shiny looked exactly the same. On April 24th, 2020, BGS hit 700 million visits. They 100% deserve it, and I hope they reach 1 billion visits soon. It came with a new 700 million egg. There are 9 new pets and a secret pet in the egg. The 3rd tier pet was the Iridium Prisma. It was worth 25% value, and it looked pretty cool. The Immortal Trophy was a secret pet. Pet should have been called the Eternal Trophy. This update was pretty cool. There was also a new traveling merchant here every Friday and Saturday, selling you luck and hatch boosts for 10 billion pearls and a new Midas pet, selling for 400 billion gems. Good luck on getting that many gems. The traveling merchant was the Brub pet. For VIP users, they now have a 30% chest cooldown buff. RIP non-VIP users, myself included. On May 1st, 2020, the 50th update emerges. BGS hit 50 updates. This was such a crazy milestone as there was no other games that have 50 consistent, constant updates ever. BGS set their minds to hitting 100 updates. So in order to celebrate the game, they added the new 50th update egg with 9 new pets. 3rd tier legendary was the glitch. It was pretty cool. Even the 2nd tier pet looked pretty cool. The coolest 2nd tier legendary pet by far. The whole scorpion with a huge spike on its tail. Secret pet in the egg was my favorite secret pet at the time. Pyramidion. Could you blame me? This pet was a literal pink neon glowing pyramid with effect. It had a really high demand
because the pet was way different from every other pet. Instead of a box, it was a 3D triangle. Was BGS starting to geometry dash? No, but there was something different about this update. There are now mythics, which are variants of legendaries that are 1.5 times stronger than their normal. You can only get mythic pets if they were born after update 49. To hatch a shiny variant of a pet is a 1 in 100, while the mythic variant is a 1 in 200 chance, being 2 times rarer than hatching a shiny. I like these balances. The mythic variant was such a good idea in my opinion, but later on, that will change. Also, there were the 50th update challenges you could complete to get a prize, Toxic Terror. It was around 60% value. It looks pretty cool. Also, shinies and mythics now display with color in the chat. Finally, with this update came with the 50th update box with some cool hats. The relaxed mask and the MLG goggles looked really cool. The secret hat was the biggest hat ever. It was a silently hat. This was honestly the most infamous hat in all of BGS because it made huge pets look way bigger.
Put it on a pyramidium.
You are getting such a massive pet. It truly speaks volumes. This update was such a massive W. On May 9th, 2020. Nope, not an update, but the saddest day of BGS has come. The shiny giant robot has been tragically deleted. Northwest traded it to the most infamous scammer. The account name that he traded it to was Yuzuik BGS, and another account associated with the scammer was named NerdyBoy123, who on top of that had scammed Zom Gaming shiny immortal one with the shiny giant robot in his inventory. So of course he had to trust. Little did he know the Bacon account was a scammer, but the scammer's infamous name was, well, I forgot. These accounts were all being controlled by one dude. It might have been King Akel, but after doing a bit of research, I can't find who did it. I swear there was a video by Alpha GG describing the guy who did all this. Anyways, it was a very sad day. Like, genuinely sad day. Like, I'm not even reading the script anymore. That was like the saddest moment of all of Bubblegum Simulator, and when BGS 2 comes out, hopefully nothing like that ever happens again. If there's a new rare secret pet, or if it's the giant robot again, I really hope that that shiny pet stays well, stays safe. Guys, don't get scanned, please. RIP Northwest. Shiny giant robot will be remembered forever. On May 15th, 2020, spring event warms up BGS. There was a very beautiful event area with a mirroring portal. The new currency is flowers, and you can collect them all around the world of BGS in the chests. There were 3 new eggs: the earth egg, the flower egg, and the blossom egg. These pets were pretty cool. The soul flower was such a cool 3rd tier pet. These pets weren't being reskinned as much as the second half of 2019. I like 2020 so far. I do believe 2020 so far has been kind of peak BGS with the best events. It's just the OG days had more valuable pets and a bit more nostalgia if you think about it. The secret in the egg was the duality. It was a fire concept, as the doggy was demonic and the kitty was angelic. It was bigger than the dog cat. On May 22nd, 2020, the part 2 of the spring event came out. It came out with a new egg, the vine egg.
The 3rd tier pet was a soccer lord,
which looks very dope OPness. The secret pet is the OG shard. Definitely a very cool secret pet. Likely inspired by the pyramidium. I mean, these pets just feel like home to me. Every pet in BGS is just so cool. How could you not love them? It also came with a new reward pet, the spring dragon, worth around 55%. It was a big, simple, cute dragon with flowers all over. The new spring shop opens in the event world with the spring spirit, costing 750 billion flowers. Season 9 came with the keeper, which was around 100% value at the time. It was pretty cool.
W spring event.
On June 6, 2020, the Mystic Forest Part 3 arrives. There was a new egg in the Mystic Forest. It came with 9 new pets and a secret pet. The 3rd tier legendary was the Pastel Hexarian. It was a Hexarian with wings. Pretty cool. The secret pet was the Crystal Teddy. The Crystal Teddy looks really cool. The Mystic Forest Index reward pet is also here in the chromatic cube.
Bro, what's that happening to that meteor? Oh my god!
On June 12, 2020, the meteor hatches and becomes a stairway up to a closed portal.
To solve the puzzle,
you need to equip the doggy, the bunny, the dragon, and the golem. The portal shows a really cool animation and opens up. Once you enter, a message from good old Omaka Murado starts to speak. The text reads,
For many moons we have observed the earthlings from the stars. We left puzzles and challenges behind in hopes we would find the one to save us. I am afraid the day we need saving has come far too soon. For centuries we have stayed hidden, but the fountain of power has started to deplete and our world has begun to fall. Only you can save us. Power our foundation by completing tasks, and you shall be rewarded. We need your help, DJ Monopoly.
Then you will be brought instantly to the Shadow Realm. It was a really cool place. It felt like the 8th zone in BGS. You can earn Shade Shards by completing quests. Spend your Shade Shards at the new shop where you can buy boosts and potions. There was a new Shadow Potion that lets you enchant your pets from 40 to 50. There's also a new competitive leaderboard. You could compete each month for tons of free boosts and prizes. Season 10 also came, which was the Eclipse. It was around 90% value. It looked pretty cool. There was a new limited time egg called the Core Egg. The 3rd tier pet was a Galaxian. Rumble Studios loved space so much, I could tell. The secret pet was the Plasma Wolf Lord. It was a pretty cool pet. W update for sure. On June 26, 2020, the 800 million event was born. Congratulations BGS for reaching 800 million visits, bro. I bet they're gonna hit it this year. The big 1 billion came with a new 800 million egg, with 9 new pets and a secret pet. Third tier pet was a gem overlord, around 20% value. The radiant one was a 1 in 8 million chance, worth around 900% value.
The shiny mythic radiant one honestly gave me some taekwondo vibes.
This egg was cool.
What is this?
On July 11th, 2020, there was a new elemental egg in the Shadow Realm. Elements sound really cool. There were 9 really cool new pets in the secret. The third tier pet was a Shadow Raven, valued at 15%. The secret was the Galactic Paladin. It was a 1 in 8 million chance.
Norwegian Noob 313 actually hatched the shiny mythic Galactic Paladin, second ever shiny mythic secret pet.
The Season 11 Bubble Pass came with a final reward pet, being the Topaz, so I actually kind of forgot this pet existed. Anyways, it was worth around 70% value. On July 25th, 2020, a new carnival event came to BGS. It was pretty much the sequel to the circus event half a year ago. The new currency is tokens. Oh cool, if you had the Pet Slots Game Pass, you would be given the OG box pet. It was a pretty cool pet with a bunch of iconic pets in the box. There are 3 new fun eggs: popcorn egg, the sugar egg, the exotic egg. Third tier legendary in the exotic egg was a Shadow Hunter with a value of 20%. The secret pets are a series of Baliscus, from fire and ice to air and electric. I liked all of them. They were a 1 in 32 million chance to hatch each, so to get a random one would be a 1 in 8 million chance of hatching. They were at a range from 1400 to 2000 value. They were really cool secret pets. There were also event islands similar to the 2018 event area. What a throwback. Only 2 are available, the other 2 will come soon. There was also a statue of the devs in the middle. There's a new auto delete option where you can pretty much delete any pet you want and only keep the ones you want.
Whoa, look, auto delete settings?
This piece of the game is what led to the downfall of BGS.
I just realized what auto delete is.
We will get into that in a bit. There's also a new faster hatching game pass. Delete all unlocked is free for everyone now. And then the first island was the new carnival shop, which had the unicorn plush for 250 billion tokens and the LOL pet, which was around 1 trillion tokens. These pets were pretty cool. Also, there was a little tile painter minigame. Walk over most tiles to win tokens and boosts. It was a small fun concept. Lastly, there was a carnival pass where if you complete certain tasks, you would gain XP, leveling up your tiers in the pass. Once you reached max level 15, you would be given the rabbit plush, which was super cool and cute at the time, at a value of 100%. On July 31st, 2020, the Carnival Event Part 2 came. There were 2 new islands and a new egg. The stuffed egg had 9 new pets and a new secret. The third tier legendary was the Axolotl plushie. It was really cool. The most adorable sea creature was in BGS. It was around 30% value. The secret Overlord plushie, on the other hand, looked terrible. It was so bad and nobody liked it. It was a 1 in 13,333,333 chance. It was hatched more than the Eternal. The Overlord plushie was pretty rare, but it was hatched more than this pet. How could this be? Was it because there was way more players with game passes? Was it because it was a typo? No. It's because of this setting. In my opinion, if Rumble Studios wanted to add a feature this powerful, they should have done it from the very beginning. Really hard to unlock. They should have not put this feature in the game at all, because later on, there would just be too many secret pets hatched. Yes, we all want secret pets, but if we all could get them, they wouldn't be valuable anymore. And the excitement of hatching a secret pet will never be the same as it was in 2019 or in 2018. You will not get excited from hatching the Overlord plush. Since you just know the value won't match some of the other pets from before, but that's just life. So anyways, lastly there was the last island, Reward Island, where if you bought your way up to tier 150, you would get the clown emoji pet. All of these meme pets were pretty cool and funny AF. Bruh. On August 14, 2020, there was a new summer event. The competitive leaderboards are back, and the carnival event ends. There are 9 new pets and 4 secret pets. This was an egg with the rarest set of legendaries in the game. I mean, take a look.
This is DJ's little brother.
It's not my little brother. I'm not a pineapple.
It looks just like you. It's even got the gold body. I think this might be a DJ pet.
BGS bucket was pretty cool, so it was worth 30%. The 4 secret pets are variants of the Sunday Champions, with the flavors being iconic ice cream flavors: strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, and mint. Season 12 is here, with the last pet being the Crimson Bell, which was a 70% value. On August 28th, 2020, the fruit egg came in the Shadow Realm. There are 9 new pets in the Shadow Realm. In the shadows came with a new egg, and I'm hatching it, right? And I thought to myself that eggs are not fruit. To just Overlord, that is a fruit. Valued at 15%. Eternal cucumber, it was a watery vegetable. Now it is dead. Dragon fruit was pretty cool too. It was rare, but not worth as much. Oh yeah, Selenium Munch. Secret pets, yeah, I don't got one. It's okay though, cause I never hatched on 3 million hatches. I wanted a basket, I wanted a kraken, I wanted a hatchet. Let's go to the next update so I can get past it.
On September 11th, 2020, the first fall event emerged. It came with the fall area next to the area with the world portals. It came with 2 new eggs, a new autumn hat crate, and more. The new Halloween event portal opens in 2 weeks, which left us hyped. The new leaf egg came with 7 pets and a secret lucid leaf that was really easy to hatch. It was a 1 in 2 million chance. This was probably the first easy secret pet. It was only 100% value. The new autumn egg had 9 new pets with 2 secret pets, which were the almighty pumpkin and the koi. These secret pets fit the fall season correctly. The event came with 6 new limited time hats, including the secret vibe check. It was really cool. It was a brand new limited time fall event shop with boosted potions. The most expensive reward for 1,000,000,000 gems was the autumn wizard title. Season 13 has started, and the last pet was the amethyst dog cat, which I completely forgot about, I'm not gonna lie. But it was really cool. It was around 100% value. The travel merchant was selling the giant fall turkey pet for 750 billion tickets. And lastly, there was the autumn fall rewards, with the last pet being the autumn spirit.
On October 2nd, 2020, the Halloween portal opened, and there was a huge Halloween event on the other side. This was a cool event because you could go around the town trick-or-treating with the BGS people. There's a new currency treat. There are 3 new eggs: the slime egg, the candy corn egg, and the Sid sister egg. Over 50 new pets too. Tons of secret pets.
There is a limited time event shop with the hand costing 450 billion treat. It was likely inspired by a master hand from Smash 64. There is a new event rewards, with the 150th tier being the Luna pet. It was worth around 50% value. It was a new auto collect game pass, and it makes it so you can collect all the chests AFK. There was a new special Halloween spin to win for event pets and boosts. The new Halloween pass came too, and at max 15 you could get the magic bottle pet, around 80% value. There's secrets in all 3 eggs. The slime egg has the king slime, which at the time was a 1 in 1 million chance to hatch. It was the easiest secret pet to hatch by far. This pet really wasn't a secret pet at all. This pet was 30% value. People wouldn't even give their OG 3rd tier pets for this. In the candy corn egg, there was a really cool candy corn shard. It was a 1 in 5 million chance of opening, but not many people opened this egg as much as the last egg. There are 7 secret pets in the sinister egg, most secret pets in an egg out of any egg ever in BGS. I mean, it might as well be a secret egg. The sinister shard was a 1 in 7,501,876 chance. The next 5 secret pets are a variant of the skull. This was many people's favorite series of secrets for good reason. There was the wolf skull, the guardian skull, the angelic skull, the king's skull, and the sinister skull. They were each a 1 in 100 million chance to open that specific type, but to hatch one is a 1 in 20 million chance because there were 5 of them. And lastly, the Sinister Lord 2.0 was a 1 in 80 million chance to hatch, and it was really cool. W Spooky Update. On October 9th, a week later came the part 2 of the Halloween event. The fall event was still open, so the values of those pets were decreasing, but honestly, the game shouldn't be about values. It came with a new egg, event shop, and a new bubble pass season. The event shop was restocked as well. The new pet in it, the hollowed spirit. It looked like a baby Sinister Lord, worth around 300% value. It was 1.75 trillion treats, very expensive. Season 14's new pet was the Eternal Darkness, worth around 60% value. The new egg came with 9 new pets and 2 new secret pets. Hold up, the Grim Reaper pet looks really cool actually. The Angelic Spirit was also a 1 in 10 million chance, and the Luminous was a 1 in 50 million chance. This spooky scary event was amazing. On October 23rd, 2020, the 900 million event came around. Congrats BGS for hitting 900 million visits. To celebrate, they released a new 900 million egg with 9 new pets and 3 new secret pets. The first secret was a BGS. The other 2 secrets are the Angelic Ghost Spirit and the Demonic Ghost Spirit. These pets were pretty cool. On November 6, 2020, Update 65 has arrived with a new split egg in the Shadow Realm. It has 9 new pets and a new secret pet. There is a Christmas-themed portal that is starting to be covered in snow. The new secret pet in here was the dice split. My cousin actually hatched 2 in one night. Very lucky for him.
After we hatched all the pets, we quit for a month because we were playing All-Star Tower Defense.
Season 15 opens with a glacial bond. Pretty nice. On December 4th, 2020, the 3rd Christmas event arrived. The Christmas portal opens to the biggest event ever. There are 3 new eggs, but 50 new pets.
And that's never happened before.
There weren't even 50 pets on release. The new currency is bells. You can wish people at their front door Merry Christmas. They will give you bells. We can also go on a huge quest helping Santa and save Christmas. Bro, I sound so immature saying this right now. There are 4 new potions. Potions of money, potions of bubbles, potions of worlds, and max shadow potions. With these potions came a new brewing station to brew these potions. Science has arrived to BGS pretty much. There's also a new advent calendar where you can earn free rewards every day of the event. On day 25, you can get the Santa's Helper title, the Queen Snowman pet, and a potion of bubbles. The 3 eggs were the gingerbread, the blizzard, and the holly egg. The secret in the gingerbread egg was the gingerbread shard. 2 secrets in the blizzard egg was the morning star and the snowflake. These were some amazing secret pets. Good job Silent League for designing these. Now, there was an astonishing 5 secret pets in the holly egg. There's an archangel, 3 dev plushie pets, which in my opinion are my favorite secret pets in the game, and the peppermint leviathan. The archangel was and the peppermint leviathan was Bro, I instantly fell in love with the devs plushies, bro. I really wanted to hatch one now. I really did. I love these secret pets. They were each a 1 in 45 million chance to hatch a specific one.
To hatch one in general is only a 1 in 15 million chance.
There's also a new Christmas shop with boosts and potions with a Blizzard title, 750 billion bells.
This for the ultimate Christmas feeling.
Giving it more pizzazz. W update. W.
On December 18, 2020, the part 2 of this exciting event came out. There was a new egg with 17 new pets. There was a new hat crate with 7 new hats and a secret hat. There's a new pet in the shop for 2 trillion bells. There's also a new Christmas tier rewards with the 150th being the comment in the bottle. These Christmas pets were very cool to look at, especially the secret pets. The new egg had 8 new pets with 2 new secret pets. The Christmas bell and the Christmas robot. You can make anything a robot pet. The new secret hat and the new Christmas crate is the Santa Paws. It looks really, really cool actually. There's also raining presents all around the map. This was for sure a W event. It was pretty nostalgic too. I miss these days, man. There are new prizes for the bubble and egg hatching prize menu. The demonic one for hatching 10 million eggs, and the demonic dog cat for blowing 15 trillion bubbles.
It's a new year and BGS has just hit 1 billion visits. It gained a whole 120 million visits in 28 days, which is insane. It's January 1st, 2021. There's a new collab event. New year and the 1 billion visits merge into one. Congratulations. This was the first event to merge 2 events into one. The event came with 2 new eggs, 25 new pets, 4 new secret pets, by the way. Season 17 started with the Star-Lord as the reward. We have 10 more updates to go. There were 9 new pets in the 1 billion egg with 2 secret pets, the 1 billion trophy and the infinity gem. There were also 9 new pets in the 2020 egg, and the 2020 Overlord looked really cool to me. It had 2020 tatted on its wings. It also came with 2 secret pets, the Firecracker and the New Year Champion. Very cool update. By the way, congratulations on 1 billion visits, BGS. You guys deserve it so much. On January 22nd, 2021, the biggest event is over. This update, there was a royalty egg in the shadow realm with 11 new pets. The 3rd tier pet, the royalty, was very cool. One of my favorite recent 3rd tier legendaries. There's a new ultimate title unlocked when you hatch 8 different secret pets. There was 2 secret pets in here. Diamond Ring, which was very nice looking, and the King Kitty, which was the newest, rarest secret pet to hatch, having a 1 in 150 million chance to hatch. This update was fun. On February 12, 2021, the final Valentine's update arrived. With a small event area in the overworld. There were 2 new eggs, the Lovely Egg and the Heartful Egg, heartwarming pets. There were 8 new pets and 2 new secret pets in the Heartful Egg, the Harmonic Heart and the Love Thief. In fact, my first secret pet was the Harmonic Heart. They are the first duo of secret pets to have the same odds of hatching them from the same egg. The Lovely Egg has 9 new pets and 2 new secret pets. My cousin hatched the Dark Soul while eating at Chili's one day. The 2 new secrets were the Lovely Rose and the Dark Soul. There was also a new 14-day challenge with boosts and potions. The last day will give you a braette.
Guys, this is serious. The St. Patrick's Day event is here in Bubblegum Simulator. You know what that means? That means we gotta get every single pet. There's a new currency, silver, 3 new eggs, the golden egg, the St. Patrick's egg, and the jackpot egg, and then over 40 new pets, DJ. 40 new pets!
The golden egg has the Prisma Cube. The St. Patrick's egg had the Potta Doggy and the Godly Shamrock. And the jackpot egg had the Money Mouth and the Almighty Hexarium, also being a 1 in 150 million chance to hatch. There's a new tier reward shop, tier 150 being the Lucky Top Hat 2.0. The Season 18 Bubble Pass has arrived with the flush emoji. Emojis for pets could be a whole new game idea. What if Rumble Studios made Emoji Simulator? On March 20th, 2021, the new St. Patrick's Part 2 came out with a new egg, the Lucko Egg. Secrets in the egg were the Dream Catcher and the Lucky Pyramid. These were pretty cool pets. The Lucky Pyramid was a pretty nice reskin. The shop restocked with a new pet, Gold Overseer, for 1.5 trillion silver. All of these events from now on will last a month or 2, as BGS lost its consistency. Season 19 came with the Nebula Valkyrie. On April 2nd, 2021, there was another fun Easter egg. There was a new event area in the main world. There was 3 new eggs, the cracked egg, the Eastery egg, the cosmic egg. There are 48 new pets, many secrets. The cracked egg has the Easter spirit. The Easter egg has the holy egg and the cardinal bunny. And the cosmic egg had the eternal carrot, the Patreonist, and the Easter robot. This was the rarest pet to hatch in all of BGS. There were the daily challenges, the last day's reward being the Stargazer. There was also the new Easter pass, where max 15 would reward you with the carrot defender. And lastly, for the 2021 egg hunt, start off with the first egg. It was the cloud. It would be on any cloud near the floating island. The second egg was the egg of misdirection. Going near the egg where the egg was placed caused your walking to be reversed in all directions, so it was super gimmicky.
lucky. The third egg was a sticker egg. It was found from one of the boars near spawn. The fourth egg was the egg of ocean floor. It was found by stepping on all the sea stars in Atlantis. The fifth egg was the flora. It was found by collecting all of the letters of the gums. The sixth egg was the egg of guessing. It could have been found by winning 5 rounds of guess the bet. The seventh egg was the extraterrestrial egg. You could find it if you put the correct sequence of symbols. The eighth egg was a riddle egg. It could be found in this order. Step 1. Collect the magnifying glass behind the treasure chest in Atlantis. Step 2. Follow the paths that led behind the entrance of the Shadow Realm. Step 3. Align each riddle imprinted on the tombs with one of the symbols around the room. Each riddle can be assigned by simply touching it and activating it. Once each riddle is assigned correctly, the egg will spawn in the middle. The ninth egg was the detective egg. It could have been found in this order. Step 1. Head to the store in the starter area. Step 2. Head to the top of the waterfall in Candyland. Step 3. Head behind the big chest on XP Island. Step 4. Head behind the big volcano in the underworld. Step 5. Head beside pastel egg located in the mystic forest. Step 6. Head behind the wall behind the blue palm tree located in Beach World. Step 7. Head to the right of Tim's toy chest located in Toyland's third portal. Using the piece of paper from XP Island, remove all the crossed out letters on the piece of paper from the gibberish next to the chest and read the text backwards. This deciphers into touch the genie's lap with pizza. Step 8. Head to the starter area shop and put pizza flavor. Step 9. Head to the Zen area and jump into the gem genie's lap. The egg will be given directly to the player. Now, for the final egg, the crystal egg, can be found in 5 complicated steps, but I won't complicate it for you.
The crystal egg will appear behind the center crystal and can be touched and collected by the player. Yay! You have completed the 2021 Easter event and the last darn good one. On April 30th, 2021, Corrupted Egg Game came with 9 new pets and 2 secret pets. The secrets were the first 4D pet, the Corrupted Glitch, and the Hellfire. Season 20 came with the monochrome. Pet was fire type shit.
Thank you, CDS. Go sub to him, guys. On June 11th, 2021, the new golf egg was Bogey. There are 9 new pets and 3 new secrets. The secrets were the Ace, Angelic, and Demonic Golf Ball. Season 21 came with the new Summer Bond. On October 22nd, 2021, a new Halloween event unexpectedly arrived. We all thought that BGS was dead. They wanted to make another fire update, so they did. There were 3 new eggs, a new event shop, new lollipop currency, daily reward,
Season 22 Bubble Patch,
which was the Haunted Shard. The Wisp egg had a Wisp Lord. The Ghost egg had a Ghost Earring, and the Hellish egg had an all-seeing eye and the Hell Shard. The event shop had the spooky title, Boost, Potion, the Haunted Spirit. The Halloween rewards at tier 150 were the Haunted Terror. The Halloween daily challenges gave the Chroma Slime. I and many haven't really played this event. Finally, on December 23rd, 2021, the last ever update of Bubblegum Simulator has arrived. Update 78. It was one final Christmas event. There was a new currency, Snowflakes, with 2 new eggs. The third one would never be released. The 2 new eggs are the Candy Cane and Frosted Egg. The Candy Cane has the Peppermint Heart and the Santa Hat. The secret, the Frosted Egg, were the Frosted Dreamer, Frost Shard, and the Frosted Duality. The final Bubble Pass pet for Season 23 is the Frosted Bond. The shop had Boost, Potion, the Frosty title, which would be the last event title. Wow. This game was amazing. Hatching secret pets, playing with friends, watching YouTubers, everything. Just everything about it was a good ride. Let's go through all of the old memories one more time. Happy 6 years, BGS. And thank you. I'll see y'all in BGS Infinity.